Oakcliff was unlike anything else, so we decided to call it Oakcliff, which meant nothing at the time, and now I think means something pretty significant. And the way that it was created was basically there was the Lawrence family, and they had started collecting people and collecting boats, and at one point they said, we can do more with this. And then they hired me to come out and help them make that plan, and that eventually became Oakcliff. So for me personally, I've been a professional sailor since I was 15, and I've raced in 4 America's Cups, 2 around the world, and I've kind of created Oakcliff as the accelerated pathway to get the skills and the tools that it took me probably 15 years to develop. So Oakcliff is a training and coaching center for athletes that want to do the America's Cup, around the world, or the Olympics. It is also job training, and we train those athletes on all of the skills that they need to actually have a career in the sport of sailing. So the mechanic side, the rigging, the sail making, the engine repair, the sailing side, and as well the business, marketing, PR, legal, budgeting.
So this is Oyster Bay, looking east. The racing community in Oyster Bay involves everything from turn-of-the-century classic wooden yachts to the newest foiling and carbon fiber boats available. A lot of those are included in Oakcliff's program, but there are some other casual racers, perf racers who have pretty sporty boats too. Sagamore Yacht Club has racing every week. Sewanaka supports a lot of team racing. Oakcliff hosts 1/3 of all the graded match race regattas in the country, using their fleet of 8 Swedish Match 40s. So that's the skinny on sailing in Oyster Bay.
Our motto is building American leaders through sailing. It's the most important thing at Oakcliff. It goes through everything.
Whether you're working here, you're a graduate, whatever you do here, leadership is a huge part of Oakcliff in every possible way.
When you come to Oakcliff as a sapling, we put you in a position of responsibility right away. You're going to be a boat captain, you're going to be the navigator, you're going to be the tactician, you're going to be the person handling provisions, you're going to be the rigger. You're becoming a leader, and then we move those roles around in the summertime.
Well, first of all, let's just talk about the pathway. So the pathway is often an Eichhorn, which is either somebody younger or older that has time limitations. So they come for a program that's specifically match racing or high performance or onboard reporting or offshore. Then they say, I love this, and they become a sapling, which is full year. Then they can also be a winter sapling, which is really where the Blockheads come in. So people that want to take a gap year, that want to get hands-on in all of the maintenance, we've had great success with that. And then they either become a staff member or go get another job.
Matter of fact, right now, all of our staff are former students here.
So I did the sapling program, and the way I heard about Oakcliff was my sailing mentor in Maryland, where I was sailing, and I grew up in Southern Maryland. Is he gave me a brochure, and I flipped through it and thought, wow, this is really cool. And how's there something like this and you can just go to it and learn about all these different cool things. The next year I applied, and then I got into the sapling program, and I came to Oakcliff, and now I'm the one responsible for recruiting and figuring out what training programs we want to do and what programs we want to focus on.
So success for me, philosophically, is somebody goes through that path and discovers what they really want to do, because no way the first day do you know what you want to do. Maybe you think you do, and then you get to try 20 other things, and then you want to do 21 things, and then you define it down as you go through the path.
We've had kids show up here and say, I want to do offshore sailing. I love offshore sailing. And we take them on a couple of brutal offshore races, and they say, you know what, I really like skiff sailing. And vice versa.
Welcome to Oakcliff's High Performance Beach. This is where we keep all of the high performance Olympic class boats, the skiffs, foiling Acra 17s, Wasps. Oakcliff has over 100 boats. The number of those boats that we put to good use each season varies. We do match racing, inshore racing and perf racing, offshore foiling, high performance. We do quite a bit. So we've got all the toys, all the boats that we really need in order to do that. You can see right here, for example, there's just some shields, some other boats that aren't being actively used, but they're really here for storage for the winter. Normally this beach is filled with NACRA 17s, 49ers. So Oakcliff gives them a taste of all these different things, and everybody usually ends up specializing in something, either because they're just good at it or usually because they just like it the most. I mean, that's what the sailing industry is, a bunch of people who love to sail.
I've had the discussion of, gee, you know, I'm not going to become a sailor on the American Magic team. I can't grind that well. I'm never going to be able to drive a boat that fast. You know, what's left? So what's left is everything else.
It's set up so that if you walked into an America's Cup or a Volvo base or, you know, high-end race program, you would know how things are supposed to be. Silly thing, screwdrivers are always in the top drawer because they're the flatter drawer, so you know where they go. You know how to stock the paint, you know how to use the paint, you know to give the tools back. If you borrow a tool and don't give it back once, you're never going to get another tool lent to you ever. So those kind of etiquette things that make it so that it's seamless for these people to jump into a pro program.
And this is our clubhouse. This is where we prepare. We do pre-briefs and debriefs, and we have all kinds of parties in here. During the summer, every Thursday night after classic sailing, we have a barbecue in here and out on the lawn. A lot of paintings around. We do a couple of art shows every year as well for various fundraising purposes. These guys are weighing in for the grade 3. Hello. Hey guys. And this is also our classroom. We do clinigatas in here. During the winter when we can't sail, we're still learning.
There's a lot of learning that goes on informally. Here, upstairs, in the bunkhouse.
Live upstairs with all the other staff.
The bunkhouse, one of our favorite spaces. Showers, bathrooms. We have room up here for 43 sailors or guests, and very often we fill it up. Very nice kitchen. Room to hang around, watch TV. Party, did I hear someone say? No. Oh, sorry, I thought you said party. I was listening. Not unusual to see a lot of gear around. People stay in these rooms. Acorns, who are here for 2, 3, and 4 week programs, will stay here in the bunkhouse. Also, if we're having a regatta like the grade 3 today, we'll have the visiting sailors stay up here as well. So whoever needs a place to crash before and after sailing, this is where it happens.
Getting to literally eat, live, breathe sailing 24/7. So it's cool.
So what we're looking for Acorns, or that 15-year-old that wants to come and sail with us at Oakcliff, is somebody who is unique, somebody who is that kid that they always, always, always are asking questions and trying to learn. Because no matter how old you are and how good you are, there's still something else to learn in the sport of sailing. You could probably just ask Peter Harken.
Being able to see 16-year-olds be able to make big decisions on a big boat where you're out in the middle of the ocean is really cool. And that's when you really get to see someone grow and really exercise leadership as well.
Our students arrive with big dreams, and they leave with bigger dreams, more focused dreams, and the knowledge and ability how to achieve them. That last part they didn't have when they got here.
Oh, well, I think it's definitely made me a stronger leader, more confident, and it's really given me a focus and something to dial in on. So that's something that has definitely benefited me, and I don't know if I would have had that if I hadn't have come to Oakcliff.